rooster crows at dawn. Hibernate instead. Deer eyes on the headlights up ahead. Migrate with the herd. Soak around the sun. Hope that all the groundhog days are done. What to do when all the reasons have worn thin? After all, we're only human animals with fur and souls and skin. Well, keep your fox eyes focused on the beauty underneath, and keep your whale heart open. That is all you really need to love life. Love life. Teeth and sweat and blood and tears. Tell me what it's worth. Temporary paw prints on this earth. What's the reason not to stay inside the shell? After all, we're only human animals with limbs and souls and cells. Well, keep your fox eyes focused on the beauty underneath, and keep your whale heart open. That is all you really need to love life. To love life. To love life. When they don't love you anymore, when your own story is the only left worth fighting for, when no one's opening the doors, when the wolf comes out at night and there's no one left inside, are we gonna be alright? Well, keep your fox eyes focused. There is beauty underneath, and keep your whale heart open. That is all you really need to love life. To love life. To love life. Thanks very much. So good morning. My name is J Valentine, and it's great to be here. And I come from the windy cliffs of Northern California, and we had a lot of fires recently. And just to get the elephant in the room out of the way, my house actually was one of the ones that burned down in the fire. And so that happened 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've been trying to figure out what I'm to be taught from this. And it's not the first time I've had to start over with just me and my guitar. I grew up in a really conservative Christian culture, and then I came out of that culture and had to start over again completely before. And so I had been writing all these songs about what to learn when you lose something, and my latest album, Maybe Stars, is all about contentment. And I think this is kind of, God's way of being like, it's good that you wrote those songs. Let's see if you learned those lessons. But one of the things I'm learning and I don't want to say learned because I'm definitely still on the journey, but one of the things I'm learning about life is when you lose something, you can't always control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you look at it. And our God is a God of hope. And there's all sorts of hope in the gospel. And one of the most powerful things about the idea of our faith is the belief that after death there can be a resurrection. And that new life can take place after even death has happened. And so even after I lost everything, I had that little spark of hope, and I'm so grateful for that. And so that's one thing I'm learning, is to keep that spark of hope alive. And this song is called Fly, and it's about hope. And we're just going to wander through like little lessons I'm learning and songs. Is that cool? That's going to go there? Okay, that's what we're going to do. This is my room, and it's robin's egg blue, and it's got a few cracks in the ceiling. This is my street where the Minutemen meet, and Dad says that I'll never be leaving. I'm 10 years old, but I know how to smoke, and the drink's up to cure the bad feelings. This is my home, and the sticks and the stones are made up of the darkest of things. But in my dreams I can fly and I soar, and my feet touch the sky, and it seems I can go anywhere if I try. And the world's not so dark when the clouds make it white. If there's no hope, tell me why. In my dreams I can fly. Here come the tears, and I cover my ears, and I swear I can hear my own heart beat. When they stop fighting to turn out the lights, I pretend that I'm already sleeping. After the violence, alone in the silence, just me and the secret I'm keeping. My dad tells me I'm not worth anything, and I've almost admitted defeat. But in my dreams I can fly and I soar, and my feet touch the sky, and it seems I can go anywhere if I try. And the world's not so dark when the clouds make it white. If there's no hope, tell me why. In my dreams I can fly. If there's no hope, tell me why. In my dreams I can fly. If there's no hope, tell me why. In my dreams I can fly. Thank you. Thanks. So, after you lose something very powerful to you, be it a loved one or everything you own, or anything, you have this opportunity. You grieve, and then you go to bed, and then you wake up the next day, and you have this choice where you can focus on what's lost, or you can focus on what's left. And we're all here today, so some of us have experienced deep loss, and we woke up the next day and we were still breathing, and we had a choice of how we were going to live our life after that. And reminding ourselves that we are an active agent in our own life, and that God hasn't given us the spirit of fear, but of power, is a very powerful thing, because I think sometimes we are taught to look for power in external places. And the teaching of the scriptures is that it's something that's already inside us, that has been given, not waiting to be given. God's already given it to us. So reminding ourselves that we're an active agent in our own life is really important. It's been important for me for moving forward. And so this song is about that. How are you guys doing back there? Good? Okay. I've never had an audience in the back before, so. December 31st, Pull up the shiny hearse, put in the old year, break the reverse gear. The past pulls out your driveway, forever out of reach. Oh, what a sunset, don't know how many left. Time is a treasure chest, only spent, never kept. Turn down the fear of failing, and turn up the urgency. I know it's easy to give up with everything we've been through, but life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. The future is a highway growing beneath our feet, forever incomplete, always awakening. So let go all the dark things that have been done to you. Life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. It's something you happen to. So let the new year grow, take it sure and slow, never look back except to learn or laugh. Wounds are our greatest teachers, scars are our strangest strength. Hold your hurt hand high, wave a good goodbye. The dawn only breaks once the old day dies. Time moves us ever forward into the mystery, and every moment dances along with the way you move. Life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. The future is a highway growing beneath our feet, forever incomplete, always awakening. So let go all the dark things that have been done to you. Life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. It's something you happen to. December 31st, pull up the shiny hearse, put in the old year, break the reverse gear. The past pulls out your driveway, forever out of reach. Oh, what a sunset, don't know how many left. Time is a treasure chest, only spent, never kept. Turn down the fear of failing, and turn up the urgency. So I'm a bit of a restless wanderer anyway. I tour the country and I play about 200 concerts a year all over the nation, and I love what I do, but I realize that brings with it a spirit of displacement. I don't know about you guys, but I have moments in my life where I feel like I don't fit in anywhere. And it is very hard to move forward when you're coming from a place of unrest, like you feel like you're not at peace. And I think peace is one of the biggest things that the Holy Spirit gives us. And it is this inner thing that we have to access. Once again, not exterior. If we believe what the Bible teaches us, it's the Spirit that comes and dwells in us. And a lot of times, once again, we're looking for that peace somewhere else. And and as a matter of fact, it's something that's already been given. And this song is about my lifelong search for peace. And this song is called There Is a Shore. More than statues, the dancers. These days I love more the questions than answers, like how does a moon look so good over a shore? And why when I see it I don't feel alone anymore? I've wandered far over the hillsides, under the stars, between the headlights, up on the cliffs, and down through the valleys below. But Still I can't find final atonement, joy for the mind, peace for each moment, not just the ones between start and end of a show. I've been brought to my knees, fighting for peace. Oh, what a war. Though there's none I can see, still I believe there is a shore. One day you wake up and ask where the care went. One day you find out no permanent parent. One day you find even the best things can end. Oh, but still I believe, though the signal is weaker and years have placed static between sound and speaker, still I can hear the song of a forever friend, and I know I'll find it again. I've been brought to my knees, fighting for peace. Oh, what a war. Though there's none I can see, still I believe there is a shore. And last night I dreamt of a forgotten town, all my lost memories dancing around. And God, she showed up in a gossamer gown. She lifted my head up as I looked down. She lifted my head up and she said, you've been brought to your knees, fighting for peace. Oh, what a war inside you. Though it's hard to believe, deep underneath, there is a shore inside you. I've placed a shore inside you. So these days I love more than statues, the dancers. These days I love more the questions than answers, like how does a moon look so good over the shore? All right, so I have one more song for you. And thank you so much for listening. I hope that you've been able to catch the divine between the lines of the poetry and things like that. And these are all lessons that I didn't, discover myself. I was taught. And I like to tell people, I haven't learned, I'm learning. So just because you wrote the song does not mean that you learned the lesson. This is maybe the most important lesson that I've learned from this fire. Is one, there's a lot left. I had a lot of friends rally around me and start a GoFundMe account to do all that stuff and really help us recover a lot what we'd lost. But perhaps the most important thing I learned was that when everything burned and I took count of everything that was gone, there was a lot of stuff that had burned in the fire that I didn't actually need. I was spending a lot of time and mental space and spiritual space owning things I didn't need. And there's this opportunity that you have when you lose something to hold the empty space just for a little while and see if there's something new that can be better than it was before. And I think a lot of us, we come to church. I know that when I started coming to church, I thought that I was going to be repaired. I wanted my old parts to be fixed up. But the Bible teaches of a new creation, of something brand new being birthed in you. And so sometimes letting the Spirit work in your heart is as easy as truly letting go of the old thing that doesn't work for you anymore and giving place to a new creation to happen in its place. And this song is called Trading In, and it's just, we'll finish with this. And thank you so much for listening. If you like the music, I've got some CDs over there, and just come say hi. Hugs are free. So. I'm trading deadlines for a softer ceiling. I'm trading lonely for a truer feeling. I'm trading easy for a harder healing, but one that leaves me whole. I'm trading running for a hand beside me. Trading my shadows for a light that won't hide me. I'm trading money for the love it can't buy me, and a little less control. And we pick up so much when we're living that we should never hold. We carry so much that we shouldn't own. But all that I need is what I've been given, right inside this skin. Everything else that doesn't treat me well, I'm trading in. I'm trading in. I'm trading safety the world has sold me for something wilder and real and holy. For what the ghost of my father told me, that you're already home. Anywhere you go, and we pick up so much when we're living that we should never own. We carry so much that we shouldn't hold. But all that I need, I've already been given, right inside this skin. Everything else that doesn't treat me well, I'm trading in. I'm trading in. Trading deadlines for a softer ceiling. Trading my lonely for a truer feeling. I'm trading easy for a harder healing, but one that leaves me whole. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.